Good afternoon, guys. I would say good morning. I'm a hot mess, and it's not morning. I didn't get a chance to do my morning intro because Jackson was in full toddler mode of emotional meltdowns. If I breathed wrong, just anything was an emotional meltdown this morning. And the mix of that and just pure chaos, like getting into stuff that he knows how to unbaby proof stuff at this point. It's just like it's crazy. So I just never got a second to start my vlog. Justin went to gymnastics with us this morning, and so I did take some clips. Justin's only been after his second, like to his second class he ever took. So we want to go see him now that he's like used to the gymnastics class routine and a lot of the stuff they do. So he went, and I took just a few clips. So Daddy, jump on your axe. A jump, yeah.
Swing, baby, swing.
Good job.
Swing, 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 swing. Swing, baby, swing.
Run, 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 run. I'm gonna get you. Run, run, run.
Run, baby, run. Run, baby, run. Run,
There you go. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Wow. Okay, so turns out his coach is the email was really confusing because it made it seem like we weren't going to see her again. And she was like, no, I'm going to be here through October and into early November training the new coach. So I guess like they're all gymnasts or whatever, but they have to go through training to work with toddlers and smaller kids, if that makes sense. So the new one taking over is in training, and so she's a part of our class too. So I'm like, crap, no, I feel like I have to make her something too, because you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it would be rude to make the teachers, bouquet and not to make one for the new coach that's interacting with our class and going to be his new coach. So now I need to go, and when I go to Target later, hopefully they still have those buckets so I can buy an extra one. It's just becoming like really crazy. I don't even know. So, all right. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, Justin went to gymnastics. Before gymnastics, we had to leave early because we went, the 2 nights ago, I was on Facebook's marketplace for one of the areas we're looking at moving to. And I go there because a lot of the times there's people with kids Jackson's age or older. So they will have stuff, like that climber I got, even though that lady said she lived in that neighborhood and then she didn't. So it was weird. But anyway, so I was just browsing to see if, because there's a lot of gymnastic schools, I was browsing to see if anyone was selling gymnastics bars, because I found some on Amazon, but they're like almost $400. And I'm like, oh my God, holy cow. But the problem is Jackson jumps on this now and he practices swinging and piking on this bar, right? but he is doing like intense piking, trying to bring his toes up to touch the bar while holding on, which is what they're learning in gymnastics, and it causes the whole thing to start tipping. That's why I have it like on the mat now. So clearly we cannot continue. I can't continue to let him do that. It's just not safe. And he clearly he tries to swing on everything like that now. So I was like, maybe I can find somebody that's an older kid that they're trying to like sell the gymnastic bars. That was my intention of going on there for cheaper than $400. I mean, like really, it's the same set they use in his gym. And plus it comes with mats for that price, the one I found. But still, it's expensive. So I go on there and I'm looking, and for whatever reason, the step 2 roller coaster pops up, and it's the one that's $100 and more suited for toddlers, like younger toddlers. And I have looked at it like that would be really fun in the backyard, but I'm like, no, because I want to buy him the step 2 Hot Wheels Extreme coaster, which is more intense. And I really probably wouldn't buy till he was closer to 2. He was like 2.5, maybe the Christmas he's 2.5 or 3. I just feel like even 2 is a little young for that. But now, anyway, so this lady had the smaller one. I'll go out and show you guys in a second. And the Facebook Marketplace. And so I basically got it for $15 because she had just kept it outside. Her kids loved it. She asked me to come on a day that like her kids wouldn't notice us taking it, because she said that would just make it worse if they actually saw it leave. But she said they're just getting too big for it, and I'm assuming she's probably going to buy them the bigger one. I don't know. So like, I bought him a roller coaster. Okay, so I don't want to go all the way out there, but it's got water on it because I sprayed it down with some method cleaner. Scrubbed it up just to be, extra clean. But that's the one. We'll let him plan it later and I'll vlog it. For $15, I'm gonna save it till Christmas. I'm just not. It's not exactly something I'm like, where the hell am I gonna store it till Christmas anyway? But all right, I've got to make him lunch for on the road because we have to go to my rheumatologist soon. Are those good oranges?
It's
The window. Let me see out the window. Just a little snack. Mommy's got some bigger snacks for you at the store. I'm leaving in the doctor's. I'm going to Target. I'm so upset about something. I don't think I can talk about it right now without crying. Jackson. I'm just so upset. I'll explain it at home. I literally, it's gonna seem silly to some, but I started crying in the doctor's office I just got teary-eyed about it. So I'll talk to you guys about it at home, because I was gonna tell y'all now, but I still feel like I might get misty-eyed over it or something. I don't know. Hey, hi. We're going to pick up Jackson's outfit now. Say hi. Say hi, wave to our friends. He just did, but the camera was too high. We use this thing constantly now. Let's look under review. The Snap and Shop. I'm gonna do a full review video, show you guys how it works, and give you guys a discount code. I gotta do that stuff tomorrow though. So I'm not only walking around Target, but retail therapy. What do you think? We got your cute bunny outfit. We had to pick that up because I bought it online. Oh, what'd you find? Oh, oh no, baby. Man, they got so much Elmo stuff in the girls section. What the heck, man? Ah! This is falling. Maybe they have those Elmo pajamas here in your size. We can see. We shall see. Oh! Anyways, I'm getting this. See if he likes it. Toy Story Halloween. You guys, Hocus Pocus is on sale. I already have it though. I was kind of even thinking of getting the Blu-ray for 10, maybe next year. The Halloween Town double feature. Might get that next year. Let's start your Halloween movie collection out with that. Yeah, Toy Story. Wait, where's Buzz? Where's Buzz? Where's Buzz Lightyear? Yeah. And Woody? Yeah. Where's Rex? Where's Rex the dinosaur? It's kind of good. You want to get that? I think you'll like it. We can watch it tonight with Daddy.
What's that?
Yeah. He's trying to open it like a book. It's a movie, baby. It's a movie. You guys, look how cute these little sweatpants are for $5.50. I can't even. Aren't they cute? I'm gonna get some of those. Moving along. Okay, you have to pick just one.
What's that?
You want that one? You can't have both. Just one. So that one
What's that?
kind of looks like Papa's. He's dancing. I love how much he dances. You're the best baby boy. Yay. Oh gosh. Okay, do you see I have a pimple? I never get pimples anymore, so it's super annoying. I put Sesame Street on for him so that he can just chill for a minute and I could vlog. I got really emotional during my doctor's appointment, so I went to my rheumatologist. They see you like every 6 months and they refill your meds when you see them if you have narcotics prescribed to you. But they check you out, talk to you, see how your fiber is doing, stuff like that every 6 months. I also see a rheumatologist for bursitis in my hip joints. So bursitis is inflammation and swelling of the fluid that's in between your joints. So mine is always my hip joints. The fluid in there becomes irritated and swollen. That's sac. And when it swells up and it like adds excessive fluid, it's very painful. Sometimes I can't even use my legs. So he also treats me for that. And I've had that a long time. I just never knew what it was before I finally saw a rheumatologist. I would say as far back as high school I've had issues. But until I started dealing with fibro and seeing a proper doctor that knows about that stuff, I had no idea what it was. Even my regular doctor as a teenager and stuff would say I needed to like lay off sports or something like that. Anyway, so I got upset because those of you that are new to my channel won't know this, but I am a 5K runner. I haven't recently at all, obviously because I got pregnant, then I had Jackson, gained a ton of weight, and I have not run any 5Ks, but I am a runner. I enjoy running, and I was it's funny because my rheumatologist is always telling his fibro patients about me, like how he has a patient that even though with fibro runs races and stuff like that, to try to like motivate them and know that like kind of like I guess when they're feeling like, you know, they're not gonna have control of their life ever again, it kind of helps them. So all right, I'm trying to, Jackson's like playing every musical thing he can and the TV going, and I'm just like, my brain is like all right, so we were talking about the running, and I was telling him that I'm, you know, reactivated my gym membership, unfroze it, and I'm starting to, you know, get in shape, get my lungs ready. You have to get your lungs ready to start running. You just have to build up an endurance before you even try to take on something like a 5K. So I told him I'm, preparing and getting ready. And probably in the next few months, I'm going to start running like hardcore again. And I was like, I want to start running races again. I told him, because whenever I have a race or in general, too much bursitis pain, they have to take this long needle. You guys, it is so horrifying if you see the needle. It is so long. And they have to take it, and it's got a steroid in it, and they have to get it in between your hip, like bone, into that inflamed joint fluid. So it has to go through that, and they have to get it in there. And it's and you're awake. It's kind of scary, and the needle's scary, and it's intense, but it helps so much. So I told him all that stuff that I want to start running, and we were talking about that. I was like, it makes me feel better to know that if I want to do a race, if I have to, I can get the cortisone. It's not cortisone. I think it is cortisone in the thing. It's a type of steroid, but the way they do the injection is not like I think my dad's gotten a cortisone shot in his elbow before, and because with bursitis they go in between your joints, it's a little different, but it's kind of the same effect if anyone's ever got a cortisone shot. It's just they have to get it in this specific place to make the bursitis better. I don't know. So we're talking about that, and when I had told him I wanted to start running again, he was like, I don't really think that you should anymore. I was like, what? He's like, I just don't think. He said, I'm scared it's going to come to a point where you're going to injure yourself really bad. Especially if you are having to get cortisone injections, which I don't go get them a lot because I'm never at my deductible, but he's like, I'm so worried the time, so one time I was doing a mud race, kind of like Tough Mudder. It was like obstacle course and a 5K, like intense military style obstacle courses. And right before, I had been training for five months for that, and right before, my bursitis in my leg flared, and I was on a treadmill in the gym doing my practice 5K that I did. Like every other day I did the practice run, and then the days in between I worked on body strength for the obstacles. And my bursitis flared up, and I couldn't even walk out of the gym, barely walk out of the gym. I had to get a crutch to get up to the doctor, and he had to give me cortisone shots because I was like, I've trained for this for 5 months. It was like that coming weekend. I was like, God, I don't, you've got to do something. So he gave me the shots, but he was like, I don't like doing that when it comes to your races and that's the only time it's happened. But he's like, honestly, I didn't really like doing that because I was so scared that you were going to actually hurt yourself worse. Because you would, overdo it when you had that cortisone in there. And he's like, it just made me so nervous. He's like, I just don't think with your fibromyalgia and your bursitis that you should be a runner anymore. He's like, I just think you should pick another sport or something you like that's not so hard on your legs, because my fibro, I have a lot of leg issues with my fibro. But the reason I got so upset, guys, it's because I felt like my disease was taking something else from me. It has taken so much stuff from me. My energy, who I was before, it's taken so much from me. I'm just trying to do this without crying. And the thought that it might take that from me was just really, really upsetting. It really upset me. And there's not a lot I can do for my bursitis because they don't really know why I got it so young. I don't know if it's because I did so many sports. You want to be active and keep your kids active, but I guess there's a point where you're doing too much. I did dance from the time I was about Jackson's age, very young. I did like toddler dance, and all the way through high school, ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop. I did cheerleading, gymnastics, swim. I did, I'm trying to even remember them all. I did track, I did baseball, and I did basketball. Put it back, baby boy. And I did like theater, but that's not really active. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's something I'm leaving out. I did so many sports. You guys should see all the trophies I have stored. I've been like that. I've always enjoyed that stuff. And that's the kind of shit that fibro's taken from me. And now it's going to take the one thing I had left as kind of like a sport thing that I enjoyed. And I'm just hoping it doesn't. He said we'll just have to see if you start running again and it starts becoming a problem again with your bursitis. You just might have to give it up. And I don't want to. Like, it sounds so stupid. Like, first world problems, I guess. But it's like when you have a disease that you feel like has taken so much from you and changed you so much as a person. And I try to be so positive. To know it might take that just really, really, really bothered me. Because I've been really excited about getting back into that. I really love doing 5Ks. You know, I wasn't like a marathon runner. And that's like, I know my limits with fibro. That could never happen. If I did not have fibromyalgia or bursitis, like I would, like in a heartbeat, try a marathon. But I know that that's not going to happen for me. I'm realistic. But like to take the 5Ks, that would just really suck. Especially like especially if I'm only doing any more like obstacle course ones, which are like my favorite. So I don't know. I guess I'm just being kind of pity party right now. It just sucks. Ugh. So that was what happened. I was trying to wait till later so I didn't cry. So let's take away the negativity of this vlog. And I'm about to go pick Jackson up, and we're gonna take Jackson outside with his roller coaster. So let's just, you know, focus on that because that's fun and positive. Hold the handle. You have to hold on. It's okay if they're down, just, yeah. Wow. You want to do it again?
Do it again? Come on. You ready? Move it on the side. On the slide.
He's a little too sleepy. I think he thinks this is intense. Your foot's caught. There you go.
Okay, ready? Slide.
He's so tired. Look at him. He's just sitting there. He only got an hour nap.
Want to slide?
I'm sorry we had such a busy day. Yay. You playing with your new ball? That is 2 new balls in a week. Where's the ball Grandma bought you this weekend? He's been playing with a new ball from his grandma nonstop. We bought that for outside, though, to keep outside.
Ready?
So he's going to take these ones outside that the dogs can pop. But, I don't want to put it out there yet because it's, like, muggy and about to rain.
Ball bounce.
What a day. This is not a typical day. You got a ball, a police car, and a roller coaster. Oh my gosh. This, I went in, when I was in Target, I wanted to get him like a little, like a tiny toy police car because my dad, like, policemen and firefighters have a rivalry. It's not like so serious, but it's just like a unspoken rivalry. And my brother-in-law's a firefighter, and they buy Jackson firefighter everything, like for everything, every occasion. They buy him something firefighter related.
Police car?
And so my dad's got him a little police car. It's a little antique one. It's his favorite car, but I don't want to play with it all the time. because I'm scared it could break. It's not antique. What would you call it? It's like die cast, but big. It's got like working doors and stuff. Yeah, it's breakable for his age. And since it was a special gift from Papa, we don't play with it that much. So I wanted to get him the tiny police car. And they didn't have any like little ones that I felt were safe for him. And then he found like bigger ones, and there was this big temper tantrum in Target. Oh, I'm telling on you. He ended up getting this one.
See your police car?
He doesn't want anyone to play with it. So it's funny because this thing is $12.99, but for whatever reason it's self checkout. It wouldn't work. So the lady came and she took it, and she was like, "I'll be right back. I don't know why it's not scanning." When she came back, they had a clearance sticker on it for $6. So I was like, "I'll take it." It works fine. Nothing's wrong with it. So now you have a police car. What a life.
Good job.
He doesn't want Ball to accidentally hit his car.
He's been throwing it at it.
Oh, yes. He's trying to play ball with his car. You're trying to play ball with your new police car? Oh my gosh. I think we're just going to go to bed when Jackson does. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.